Sun Chongwen served as a member of the National Committee of the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference from the 2nd to the 7th sections for more than 3 decades starting from 1956. Sun Chongwen, a preeminent Chinese writer of international repute and Nobel Prize-nominated Master of Native Soil Literature, stands as a towering figure in 20th century Chinese literature. Academician of the Swedish Academy and the Nobel Committee for Literature adjudicator, Sun Chongwen is the greatest Chinese writer of the 20th century. Beyond his literary accomplishments, he possessed profound expertise in historical artifacts, co-authored with his assistants. His seminal work, Studies on Ancient Chinese Costumes, has been presented as a state gift to foreign dignitaries, radiating enduring brilliance in the annals of Chinese cultural history, like the sun and the moon. Sun Chongwen's remarkable journey from humble educational beginnings to attaining the highest academic honors epitomize how literature paved his path to ideal fulfillment, carrying him from the pages of border town onto the world stage. Few people know that on October 27, 1980, Sun Chongwen traveled to the United States at the invitation of professors Yu Yingshi, Ni Mi, and Hans H. Franco from Yale University, accompanied by Zhang Zhaohe. During his visit, he delivered a total of 23 lectures at 15 prestigious institutions of higher education, including Yale University, Columbia University, St. John's University, Harvard University, University of Washington, Princeton University, University of Chicago, Stanford University, University of California, Berkeley, San Francisco State University, and the University of Hawaii. The principal themes of his presentations encompassed Chinese literature of the 1920s, advancements in the application of fans and Asian Chinese attire. In 2015, Sun Chongwen's sons Long Zhushen and Hu Chushen visited Yale University and donated Chinese literary works, including Border Town, to the East Asian Library. At the same year, David De Wei Wang, Long Zhushen, Hu Chushen, and Xin Yingzhang participated in the International Symposium Sun Chongwen and Modern China, held by Harvard University. Back in 1964, China did not have a book on ancient clothing that could be given as a gift to foreign visitors. So, under the commission of Premier Zhou Enlai and with the recommendation of Mr. Qi Yanming, then Vice Minister of Culture, Mr. Sun Chongwen, with the assistance of colleagues from the Art Group of History Museum, began the writing of the study of ancient Chinese clothing and ornaments. By the winter of 1964, he had completed the preliminary sample manuscript with 200 illustrations and 200,000 words of explanatory text. Due to historical reasons, he was not able to publish the book. In 1971, Mr. Sun made supplementary modifications to the attached drawings and the text of manuscript and submitted them, but there was no reply afterwards. By May 1978, Mr. Sun was transferred to the Institute of History of the Chinese Academy of Social Science and formed a small working group in October of the same year. He made significant revisions and supplements to the manuscript, which was completed in January 1979. The manuscript underwent several setbacks and was published in 1981 by the Hong Kong branch of the Commercial Press. It took 17 years for this book to be published since the completion of its preliminary manuscript. After research on ancient Chinese costumes was printed, it was extremely exquisite. At that time, 200 deluxe editions were printed with covers made of brocade. In memory of the Premier Zhou Enlai, Mr. Sun presented the first deluxe edition to Mrs. Deng Yingchao. Later, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs purchased dozens of deluxe editions as state gifts to present to foreign guests. The first recipient we saw on TV was President Nixon of the United States. The second was Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom, and the third was during Hu Yaobang's visit to Japan, where he presented a copy to the Japanese emperor.
记得点赞关注哦。